here. I don't know how this is Steve Swasser. Steve? I don't know how.
So, when I got picked to be a judge, I thought, well, small chance that I might get picked to be this, but I never thought that would ever happen, because I was like, who applied to put their stories in. So, here we go. Okay. My hidden talent is that I'm awfully good at becoming faint at really trivial things. So I first learned this in 10th grade in biology class. We were blood typing, so you get a little finger prick, and then you squeeze the blood out in a little thing. You put a little piece thing on top of it, and then they tell you later on what your blood type is. So I can't remember what it was, but I did this, I started squeezing. I'm like, oh, this is really cool, 10th grade, And I'm like, oh, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, I don't feel so good. And then, I started really hot and sweaty, and then I started to see flashes of light in my eyes. I put my head down between my legs, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this now. I'm strong. I was squeezing the blood out the whole time, and put my head down. Okay, I think I have enough now. Okay, I didn't pass out. Really close. I didn't pass out. And then later on, I'm working. I do computing support, and I was going to replace a hard drive in this one machine. So I go in there, trying to find out. I cut my finger. I was like, oh shoot. I'm going to pass out if I see this. So the bathroom's 30 feet away, seriously, 30 feet away. And I could pull it out, okay. I started walking, I started to get faint. I grab onto the wall, okay. I thought, cover up quick, and I won't look at it. Okay, alright, so I'm alright. So then later on, a couple years later, I had this little teeny growth on my leg shoulder. And I'm like, okay. I need to get this removed, and they're like, okay, you need to, we're going to do local anesthesia. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I'm cool. So you have to have a friend come with you if you do local anesthesia, because you have to walk home, and I was really close. So I go, okay, I can walk, but I'll have a friend come. So we go, I lay down, and they give me the Novocaine, and I'm there, and I'm like, okay. He's got pictures, he's like, I'll distract you, Steve. It's alright, okay, I'll distract you. So I'm up there, and I'm on this little table laying flat, and I'm starting to get hot, I'm like, shoot, I can feel cutting around, I'm tugging at it. And Jason's like, Steve, look here, don't pay attention no more. No, Jason, I'm gonna pass out. He's like, no, you're not gonna pass out. Just look here. No, really, man, I get really hot. I'm gonna pass out. And I just barely made it through the surgery somehow. And I get up, and you lay down on those flat pads, and there's a sheet, right? And the doctor looks at the sheet. He's like, oh my gosh, you almost did pass out. It was covered in sweat. So anyhow. The last thing I have to say is that I was in high school playing baseball, and I wanted to get contacts because I'm a pitcher and I'm also batting. And if better you can see the ball, if you see home plate, you can actually see you're just giving it a 1 or a 2 or a 3, So I want to get contacts, and I didn't realize it was going to affect me. And so I get there, and the doctor's going to put a contact in for the first time in my life. And I guess in the back of my mind, I'm thinking oh. It's gonna get stuck. I'm gonna I need a surgery to get the contact out, So I'm getting there, and I said, I don't feel so good. And all of a sudden, I pass out right in the chair, just fall into the floor. And then I smell salt in my face. I'm like, oh, how long was I out? He's like, half a minute, Okay, that's pretty embarrassing. He's like, I won't tell anybody. So that's my hidden talent.